Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. So far, it's not as cold here in Texas, but it's on the cool side, and hopefully we'll be able to kick off. Oh, I can't get my words out. Kick off the spring soon. Okay, now they give us summer during the day, but I think we kind of went from winter to the summer. We kind of had a taste of spring just a little, but yeah, we don't know what to do. So pray for us here in Texas with this weather. Good morning. Hey, Boo. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see here. Good morning, Latae. Welcome. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning. I hope all is well and that you're feeling better. Hey, humble sis. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Hit the like button. I'm waiting in the chat. Okay. Hi, Shelly. Good morning. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Good morning, sis. Thank you for joining. Okay. Let's see. Oh, y'all, the new way that they have these comments on the phone, like the laptop is fine, but on StreamYard, they are tripping. Good morning, Angela. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a blessed day as well. Let's see. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Make sure. Hi, Teron. Welcome. Good morning, Pepper's Place. Thank y'all for joining. Let's see. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, let me take it off stage. Okay. Yeah, I may not be able to click on them because y'all, it covers up the whole chat when you do that. Now on my laptop it doesn't, but on my cell phone it's weird. Hi K Brown, welcome. Good morning, Southern Belle. Thank you for joining. Hey Kimberly, thank you so much for the super chat and for being a sponsor for today's show. I do appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Okay. So y'all, I'm on my way somewhere. So I said, let me hop on for a little bit. I want to come back though when I'm at my computer and do a live as well on a very good topic about male domestic violence. It's this incident that just took place that's going viral over a young man that had a baby mama. Okay, they had broken up, but he let her back into his life, into his home, and she was very abusive, y'all. And he had to start recording it because a lot of times people, hey V, good morning. She said, good morning, open book and chat. About to go into work. Just want to drop in and show love. I hope you all have a great day. Same to you, sis. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great day at work as well. And a lot of people, it's hard for them to believe when a woman is hitting a man, or abusing, I should say. So he had to start recording it. Okay, I don't know if y'all have seen this in on social media, and y'all, you would be, oh my gosh, surprised at the lengths that this lady went. Okay, he has multiple recordings. So I think she was going through some type of addiction as well. But they have a child together that was pretty much affected in this. And so I want to come live and show some of the recordings and talk about this situation because I don't think anyone should be putting their hands on anyone. Okay, whether you're a man hitting a woman or a woman hitting a man, because then you'll be the first one to cry saying, he hit me. Girl, keep your hand off that man. Quit slapping these men thinking they're not going to hit you back. Because then when they hit you back, it's like a shock. Okay, so keep your hands to yourself. That goes for everyone. We teach our kids that. So why, yes, Dreamy Girl, the one with the baby, yes. Why are we not holding grown-ups to that same standard? Okay. Latae said I made it to 500 subs. Yay! Let me get ready to put in the work. Congratulations, Latae, on your first 500. Hey, hey. I am so happy for you. Congratulations. Hey, that's working up, okay, to get there. Congratulations. Hi, Robert. Welcome. Let's see. Dreamy Girl said, This the same couple. The mom didn't hit her back. She needs therapy. The man didn't hit her back. She needs therapy. Yes, yes, girl. It's the same couple, probably. Okay. Hey, Creisha, welcome. Thank y'all for joining. Hey, guys, Child D. Thank y'all so much for joining. So, y'all, I'm gonna get into it because I'm gonna get probably to my location in a little bit. But I was just coming because I wanted to talk about how words can create worlds. Domestic violence happens in all walks of life. You got men beating women, women beating men. Right, Robert? Right. That does happen. And so last night, okay, first of all, I've been seeing, see, this is what you get for trying to do what other people do. So I've been seeing, y'all know the little Barbie in a box photos that are going around. And so I know that my son's, the director of his school did one. So I reached out to her and she said, I said, because she did one on her page. I said, well, how did you get that? Because I was trying to do one on the Queen of Kings. Don't know if she typed it and thought she had typed it and it came through. It never came to my text messages. So I said, okay, oh, she went to Chat GPT. I've worked with that, you know. So I spoke into the computer what I would like for it to put into the Barbie box. Y'all, when I tell you it came out looking like the great value version of the Queen of Kings family, I could do nothing but laugh. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Okay, baby, it was totally off from the older boys. Oh my goodness! And then on one of them, they gave the oldest son the dreads, but left out one of the kids and so forth. And so with that, it showed you have to be very specific in what you say because whatever you put, the input is what the output is going to look like. Okay. So our words have power. Whatever we speak comes into existence. Right, Robert? Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Yes, I agree. Yes, Robert. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, so we have to be careful about the words that we speak because the more we speak, the more we will start to see those things around us. Latae said, you said what you had to do. Huh? What do you mean by that? You said what you had to do. You said what you said. Girl, what does that mean? I'm trying to understand. Yeah. And so our words have power. Whatever we speak, we'll start seeing those things around us. Okay. We have to be careful about what we speak into the atmosphere and the things that we talk about. Okay. Because when you look up, you'll start saying, oh, Lord, this is my life. And we are constantly saying, just little stuff, y'all. Like, oh Lord, this headache is killing me. Like, you got to be careful, even with little stuff like that. No, it's not killing you. You don't want to say that. Okay. So be careful of the words that you speak. Be careful of the words that you speak to others as well, because you are putting things into the atmosphere. Whatever you put out there, okay, don't be surprised at what it creates. Okay, it will create a whole world around you. Let's see. Robert said, "Whatever you become is what you will attract." Ooh, say that again, Robert. Okay. Oh, she said for the app. Sorry, what did you? Oh, Chat GPT. Have you heard of that? It's like an app, y'all. Oh my goodness, people use Chat GPT for everything. I don't know if y'all like really explored it. Okay, I know people have come up with whole lesson plans, tests, um, interview questions, resumes. Now you got to go in and tweak some stuff, but it's like a robot. You give it an input and you will get an output. Okay. And that was a whole other topic too that I wanted to talk about too. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. You can kill a person with your tongue, right, Robert? Whatever you become is what you. Okay, I read that one. Yeah. So you have to be careful with what you put into something because it will create an output. I just listen to some of like the things that people have just been saying even recently, y'all, and it is creating certain worlds around them. I don't know, y'all notice. I mean, it changes how they sound, look, all of that. You will start looking a certain type of way. You will start sounding a certain type of way, depending on the things that you say. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I know Sweet Ma. She put. She's a content creator. For those of you who are not familiar with her, she did a post this morning, talking about the Twilight Zone. And sometimes it does make you wonder, like, what world are we in from the things that have been created and spoken around us? Right, gosh, child, it can look ugly. Okay. Um, so whatever is in you will come out as well. I know my grandmother used to say, you can be the most beautiful person in the world, but whatever is in you will come out and it will show on you. I've seen some beautiful women that have nasty attitudes, okay, and it makes them look ugly. Or the mean and hurtful and cruel things that they say, it shows on them. Latae said, I can say with the chat, it's really helpful for keywords that are to be looked for by the algorithm for resumes. Yes, it is helpful. Yes, I agree. Hi, that one. Welcome. Hi, Robin. Thank you for joining. Hey, Lolo with the info. Hey, okay. Like Kenya, girl, Jasmine, girl. I was like, now wait a minute. What happened to Kenya? Now I know Kenya was used to being, y'all know Kenya. She will pop off and do all of her stuff, right? Now, this last episode, and I'm gonna touch on that for a quick second. Yes, ugly inside, ugly outside. She had a whole event for her new hair care store and so forth. It was a very beautiful event. She put a lot of money into this event. Now, there was a girl on there. Now, y'all, this is how things can escalate. And thank you for bringing that up, Jasmine. This is how stuff can escalate. She got into a disagreement with one of the other ladies on the show. The other lady, her name was Britt. They call her Britt. She said it carelessly, but to me, it can be taken seriously. She was like, her and Kenya had words, and she was like, "Man, I wish I had my handgun." Hold up. What do you mean you wish you have your handgun? What you gonna do? Because to me, that's almost like a threat that you just said to this woman that if you had it on you, you were going to do something, right? Hi, Nisha, welcome. So Kenya took that as a threat, y'all. She started looking up the girl's information, or had someone look up the girl's information. And at her event, the girl was actually going to show up. She brought flowers and she was going to apologize to Kenya. Now, Kenya is already on 100. You pretty much have threatened her life, right? Well, she had done some homework, had some blow up photos of where this girl used to be a video vixen. And also, Jasmine said that was a threat, but I'm not going to jeopardize my job. Yeah, okay. Um, she had the photos, y'all. Now, not talking about their receipt book, okay? How what's her name? Monique had. No, she had poster size photos blown up of this girl, her information, her I guess giving fellatio to a man. And when the girl was leaving, she was leaving the event because after Kenya ignored her and didn't want to take the flowers, the girl was actually leaving. Kenya proceeds to hold up the posters of this girl. Now, to me, that's like soft orange. Y'all know with the P in the front. Hi, Chris. Welcome. Thank you for joining. In front of her friends, in front of the people at her event, and they were so uncomfortable. Even her own friends. You know, sometimes you can overstep and go some places where even your own friends think you overstep some boundaries. They left. Cynthia said You are better than this. I cannot believe that you did that. Because to me, exposing people to porn that they don't even want to see. Don't nobody necessarily want to see another woman, doing that. And she had it blown up. So even her own friends was leaving, some other people at the event, and this was a huge event. I cannot believe she took it to that level. Okay. She took it to that level. And I was like, wait a second. So then, y'all, after that happened, they decided to let her go and not film with her anymore. She jeopardized her whole career, I ain't gonna say career, because she probably can come back from this, but I don't think she'll ever be able to come back onto that show. Okay, and it put a taste in some people's mouths, even about her own business. This is what I say about you represent, you are your channel, your business, your brand. What you do can affect how people perceive you and whether or not they want to support you. Whatever the things you're saying, what you're doing, that has an effect on your brand. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, you can say, oh, I'm just trying to get my lick back. I'm trying to get revenge or whatever. But guess what? What about the people who took you seriously and were there to support you? And there were a lot. I had got. Can y'all hear me? Hi, Tammy. Welcome. Yes, happy Hump Day. A lot of people still support and all of that. She had a lot of people there. I hadn't even seen Miss J. If y'all know, you know. I had no Miss Lawrence. Wait, what's his name? Is it Miss J? Lawrence. I haven't seen him in years. He was even at the event. And I said, Kenya was so tunnel focused on getting revenge that it was pretty much about to mess up her whole world. And it did. That's a whole stream of income. That is a show that a lot of people look forward to seeing her. She does bring a certain flair to the show. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are boring. And now after she's not on there, I don't really think it's gonna be all that. Now I think Phaedra is supposed to come on there, but I mean, in trying to get back her lick back, and it messed up her whole little world on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Jasmine said, "So what you speak or think does come back around on you. It does. It does. It may not even come back that same day, that same week, that same year, but it does. It really does." Hi, Janelle. Good morning. Welcome. And it creates a whole world around us. When you start being mean, you're going to attract and have mean people around you. When you start being friendly and nice, you're going to attract friendly and nice people around you. It has a whole atmosphere, y'all. It's about creating what atmosphere do you want to create around you, wherever you are, at work, at church, on social media. What do you want around you? You are responsible for that. Okay. And if it's not the right atmosphere for you, then you can move around pretty much. Okay. Thank you, Lolo. A shout out to the mods. Southern Belle said revenge can be dangerous on different levels. Right. Exactly. And you know what? We're all human and we want to get revenge. Okay. When someone does us wrong, it's normal to want to get revenge. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. Good morning. Open Book just jumped out the bushes to say hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm at the stoplight now so I can really read. Robert said, why surround yourself with toxic, negative people? They put trash in you and they pull virtue out of you. Ooh, Robert, come on now. That goes with what we talking about. Input, output. You can use your words to create worlds around you. Whatever is put into you will come out. If people put trash into you, guess what? Trash about to come out. Who is pouring into you? That's something else to think about, y'all. Who's pouring into you? And what are they pouring into you? What are you feeding your spirit with every day? Thank you, Janelle, for the super chat. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's show. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so it's like, what exactly are you putting into you or allowing other people to put into you? That is a very good point, Robert. Thank you for sharing that. So yeah, that was just something I was thinking about, and I'm glad that Jasmine brought up that Kenya, because I was you you can mess that up. Careless, just doing the wrong thing. You can't. Okay, you can't apologize. It's hard for people. Okay. Let's see. Jasmine said, Obi, did you see the woman who got hit in the face when she was interviewing another woman in New York? No, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. Yeah. Let's see. Latay said, yes, ma'am. Get out of my head. Open book. I will have to catch the replay in training this week. Okay. Thank you, Latay. I appreciate that, sis. I hope you have a great day today. Thank you, that one, for the super chat. She said, right, who is pouring into you? Say it likes for the say it for the people in the back. Okay. I'm telling you, thank you, sis, for the super chat and for being a sponsor for today's show. Yeah, who is pouring into you? That's something to think about. Who's in your ear? Who's feeding your spirit? Okay, because I know if my child says something, oh, you said say it loud. Okay, gotcha. If my child or my children say something that I know I haven't taught them, hi Robin, good morning, and we don't talk like that at home, I'm asking them, who are you talking to? Who is pouring into you, because it's affecting who you are. Okay, whoever is pouring into you, whatever is going into your spirit every day, that is affecting who you are. It creates worlds around us, y'all. And then you'll look up and say, what in the world have I done? What have I done? Now, that thing can be reversed when you start speaking the opposite or start doing the opposite. Okay, you can change the atmosphere. Like if you're in a room and it's too cold, guess what? Okay, let me get up. Let me go turn on the heat for a little bit. Okay, get the little chill out of here. Let's see. Jasmine, was it about a pregnancy and its options? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I hadn't seen that one. And you can change it. You know, it's up to you whether you want to change the world that is around you. We can speak things into existence, y'all. Y'all are my witnesses. Those of you who listen to my closings every day, y'all know for the most part, unless he's not with me or in another room, my son loves to come on here and do his closing with me, right? Now, he has a vision to write his book. Hey, Vida. Hey, Queen. Welcome. Oh, my goodness. She said, say it loud. Grand Rising OB in chat. How are you, sis? We've been missing you. I hope all is well. We are continuing to pray for you. We love you. We had just brought you up, I think, a couple of days ago saying we hope everything is well with Bida. So welcome, sis. And my son, he has because he sees me a lot on my lives, right, and promoting my book and so forth, and so he wants to write a book, and we actually started typing out the book, and every day it seems as though he has a new vision. Every day he's adding to what he wants to do, whether it is from the plush toy. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Thank you for joining. He wants a little plush toy where you can punch the little feet in the hands and they say something. And now my baby is on a whole amusement park. Come on now. He talks about this amusement park like it's already built. I say now he is creating a world with his words. All you need is some faith. Okay, baby, I don't try to crush his dreams. I don't try to crush his hopes. I'm like, oh man, that sounds fun, because what you speak can be formed and can come into manifestation. Whatever we put out, okay, whatever we put in, I should say, creates an output. Okay, so we have to be careful with our words because they have so much power, so much power. And so, my baby, I said, keep speaking it, son. We're gonna start looking into how can we get a plush teddy bear. Look, let him have his own stream of income. I'm not gonna crush that. Okay, if he feels like he wants his own amusement park, hey, you can have it. Okay, who am I to say you cannot have an amusement park? That's too big. No, nothing is too big. Nothing is too hard for God. If you speak it, if you have the faith behind it, it definitely can come to pass. We can create worlds with our words. We have power with our words, and we have to be careful not to use them carelessly, speaking curses over people, just negative, talking about. I mean, it is crazy some of the stuff that we can hear on a daily. And that is creating so much. Hi, Laura. Yes, words are powerful. They are powerful. You can remember, even y'all, if we think about this now, our greatest example in life is Jesus, right? And even in the word, he showed us different things that he said that actually created something where it was tangible for us to see, or in that time for them to see. Okay, so if they were on a boat and the boat is rocking and the winds and rain and things are tumbling the boat around, guess what? He was downstairs asleep. They came and woke him up. He didn't allow it to bother him. But what he did was he wanted to teach them. This is what you do. You speak to it, right? So then he went outside in on the deck and he said, "Peace, be still." The wind stopped. Okay, everything stopped. They saw within firsthand that his words stopped of the very storm that they were in. That was him teaching them that your words are powerful. Okay, he spoke to a tree that was not bearing fruit. Nothing was coming from the tree. No fruit. It's supposed to produce fruit. Why do you have a tree that's not doing anything? Why do you have people not doing anything? No fruit, nothing coming up. He cursed it. That tree, when they came back, was gone. Okay, he said it will not remain fruitless. Okay. So you have to be careful with your words. They create worlds. Things around you start to happen. Things can change around you. He spoke to a girl, little girl that was already deceased. Okay, her father came and needed help. Everybody else was crying. Oh, people kind of get a little excited. You get more of a response sometimes when it's something negative. Okay, people jump out the bushes. People, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, but when you start rejoicing, where those people at? So everybody thinking, oh, she's dead. She's not coming back. I'm so sorry. Oh, he said, I'll fix this. He goes in there and wakes her up, grabs her hand, give her something to eat. The little girl comes back to life. Okay, so our words are very, very powerful. We have to be careful what we say. Yes, Lolo said, watch your tongue in a negative way. Yes, Vida said, God is always in control. You have to receive his blessings by believing his word. Yes. Lolo said, speak positive things. Yes, I agree. Kathleen said, we are held responsible to what we say to others. Come on now. Yes. Robert said, Deuteronomy 30:19, therefore choose life so that you and your seed may both live. I agree. Lolo said, you make me want to shout. Girl, myself, I'm like, let me come. I'm telling you, God is real. Laura said, dear God, still my tongue, excuse me, replace useless words with silent understanding. Let compassion be my guide as I offer help and healing with only my presence and prayers. I pray I know when to speak and when not to. Come on now. I'm in agreement with that, Laura. Good morning, love me. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Boo said creative imaginations creates. I love that. Yes. Okay. I'm in agreement with that too, Laura. Yeah, we have to be careful, y'all. And that just came to me when I think about when I was doing that, and then the output that I got. And I'm like, man, so I have to be more specific, because I was laughing at it when I sent it to Lolo this morning. I said, girl, this the great value version. This the great value version of the Queen of Kings, because this is not what I pictured. Okay. So now I got to be specific in what I say. Okay. We can't just pray, God, please send me a house. No, be specific. What kind of house do you want? How many bedrooms do you want? Do you want a 2-story house? What do you want? Okay. So you have to have a vision, something mental first. Okay. See it before you see it, and then speak that thing into existence. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Let me see. Let me say yes. Speaking positive every single day, no matter what comes against you. Yes. Laura said, may my support be felt without uttering a single syllable. Amen. I have that hanging on my wall. Yes, I love that. Hey Boo said, I removed myself from negativity this week. It's hard, but it was needed. And sometimes we do need that break. We do need that break, sis, because sometimes, like that goes back to what you're feeding your spirit. You start feeling a certain type of way because it's so much. You begin to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, confused, depressed. You're like, well, why am I feeling like this? Well, what are you surrounding yourself with? What are you listening to every day? Okay. Nicole said, yes, be specific. Right. Southern Belle said, come on now, Obi, your calling is to be an inspirational speaker. Southern Belle, I received that. You know what? That's when I feel, when I'm inspiring others or encouraging. That has been my gift and talent um, throughout my life. I like to motivate people, positive and things like that. So when I'm around a lot of negativity, it does affect me, and so this is when I get my greatest joy. I feel my help coming when I'm doing that. Speaking about things like that, be it I said, stay away from the negative, uplift the positive, meaning watch those in which you are surrounded by, where people will judge you by the company that you keep. Ooh, B-Dots. Let me give you some snaps, okay? Yes, girl. Say it again. That is so true. You got to be careful with the company that you keep, because you may not be doing certain things, but sometimes people will look at who you surrounding yourself with, who's in your world, and they will start thinking that you are the same way. Okay, so be careful. Robert said when Jesus went to go heal Jairus' daughter, yes, that's the girl, his daughter. He took Peter, James, and John with him in the room. For the rest of the people, he put them out. Come on now. And Robert, thank you for saying that, because remember, y'all, we even talked about this on yesterday. Jesus had 12 disciples, but he only kept 3 in his inner circle. Okay, that really got to see his vulnerability, really got to see some things that the others did not get a chance to witness or hear about. Everyone does not need to know your business. Everyone does not need to see the real you and understand your struggles, your pain, your frustrations. Some people can't handle that. Some people are just being nosy and want to go and spread it. So you have to be careful on who sees you at your lowest, who you speak to and tell your business. Right. It gives vultures, give vultures an eviction notice. Yes. Laura said, turn off that news. Come on now. Yeah, you gotta be careful feeding your spirit with the news, because they try to get you scared. They trying to do all this different baiting and clickbait and stuff like that. So be careful. Robert said Peter represents faith, James represents wisdom, and John represents love. Yes. Good morning, Rebecca. Welcome. So y'all, I just wanted to share that on this morning. I just excuse me, I laughed at it, but then it made me think about that thing. Like, I want to go back into Chat GPT and really be specific and see if it gives me what I've envisioned. Okay. Because we know what they look like. So I need to be very specific on what input I put into Chat GPT for it to give me the correct output. Okay. Words can create worlds. Your whole world can change by what you speak, y'all. Remember that on today. And I wanted to give a special shout out and thanks to our sponsors for today, Kimberly, Janelle, and that one. Thank y'all so, so much. I really appreciate you ladies. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of my business, what I got to get done this morning. Hey, Key1, welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. And then I plan on coming back live with that story that I was talking to you all about earlier. Stop making seasoned people a lifetime expectation. Okay. Woo, Robert, that's a good one too. Okay, if they only supposed to be in your life for a season, quit put you know what? I like that. Quit putting a lifetime expectation on them because they're not your people, okay, for a lifetime. They're only there for a season. Sometimes they're only there for a reason. And then you'll have those that will stick by you. Y'all will be together for a lifetime. Be it I said, their struggles isn't your battle. Let them be who they are. It's not who they are. These streets are not your home, for your house is your home. Stay woke. Yes. Okay. Because this stuff, baby, after those computers go off, you log out of the StreamYard. Guess what? You are faced with your real life. I don't care how people come on here in front like they happy. You can be whoever you want to be on YouTube. Okay. We got people lying about working, jobs, lying about spouses, lying about dating, lying about their houses, lying about their finances. Child, you can be whoever you want to be on here. But guess what? When you log off of this app, you have your real life to face. Okay. So if it's not the world that you want, if it's not the world that you want, you better start speaking it into existence because you know the truth. God knows the truth. You know what's behind that screen, what your life really looks like. So don't come on here front. Okay. If you're not happy, you're not happy. If you're happy, you're happy. It is what it is. People can be rich on this app. Okay. So leave it at that face value. Okay. Because we don't really know the truth. Okay. Everybody on here, we don't even know the truth. So if it's not true, then that's how you can create the world that you want. Okay. Come on, Reverend Robert. Reverend. She said, Reverend Robert, I know that's right. Hey Boo said once a person loses their mask, you can't unsee it. Ooh, come on, hey Boo. Some people get tired of holding that mask on too, baby. They keep it on for as long as they can. But baby, when that mask falls off, they are free. That's the real them. Okay, you're like, hold up. I never thought. No, baby, the mask was on. They were waiting for that mask to be able to come off so they could be free to be them. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Robert said seasoned people are like let's see. Seasoned people are like rocket boosters. They're there to prepare you when they have done their job. Now it's time for you to be launched into your destiny. Yes, I love that, Robert. Right, Lolo, just a line. Why we gotta make up jobs? Okay. Why do we what if you're not working, you're just not working. Guess what? You don't even have to talk about that. You don't even have to talk about that part of your life. If you are not working, just don't talk about it. Okay. Amen, girl. I'm over it. Hi, who the F is she? Good morning. Okay, have a good day at work today, sis. Key1 said we have some evangelists and pastors in here. Yes, girl. Robert comes with that word. Okay, right, Lolo. Just go and be free, child. Yes, dreamy girl. It is. It is. It's free. Yes, and also, y'all, if you're a content creator, you can also create thumbnails on Chat GPT. I didn't know that until someone brought that up. I think did Latay bring that up one day? So yes, you can create thumbnails on there. Chat GPT is a blessing, y'all, and it is for free. Now they do have where you can play. I'm sorry, for certain things, but you know, hey, it's a free one for now. At level you can get more benefits. Okay, so yeah, it's just for me, I don't need it right now like that, but there are some great things if you're a classroom teacher or in education. Um, we've even sat down, me and some teachers, and if you put in certain student expectations, it can create questions for quizzes. It can create tests. Y'all, it's really good. Okay, people create resumes knowing that they haven't done all of that. Okay, y'all know how we tweak those resumes, make it look good. Okay, play what? Okay, it's breaking up. Okay, I'm in a garage. He once said, I'm gonna have to check out Chat GPT. I never heard of it. Yes. Yeah, y'all do that. Check it out, y'all. It can do a lot of stuff. No, I was saying, Dreamy Girl, I'm hoping you can hear me. I was saying if you're a content creator, also it'll let you create thumbnails for your channel. When the friendship is done. For me, the friendship has been voided. You are not reinstated as my friend. Right. When it's over, baby. Okay. Because it's hard for me to trust you again. It's hard for me to open up. Now, we can still be cordial. Okay. I'm okay with being cordial. But it won't be at the same level that it was because you've already done too much. I can't go back. Yeah, y'all have to get it. Good morning, Busy Bee. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Once it's over, it's over. It's hard for me to open myself up again like that. Nope, nope, nope. But we can be cordial. Hey, how you doing? You know, especially if it was a way that you broken my trust or something like that. Yeah, I can't. It's hard for me to fake it. Well, girl, we were talking about how your words create worlds, and whatever is put into something will determine the output of that thing. And then we start talking about Chat GPT and other stuff. But I'm gonna come live in a little bit, y'all. Let me run a few errands right quick. So make sure you set your notifications. Hey, Boo said I have no desire to sit at a table with my enemies until Jesus sets that table. Okay, say that again, hey boo. Okay, I have no desire, none. Because for me, it's hard. I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all could really see me in person, okay, you would know this about me. If I don't like you, or if I feel something is off, or if you make me mad, you will know. Okay, because I can't hide it. My face gives me away. It gives me away. My energy also would shift up on you because I'm like, see, I can't do the fakeness. I can't I didn't discern you. So I'm gonna seem a little reserved. I'm not gonna treat you mean. I'm gonna be cordial, but I'm gonna be reserved around you because I don't trust you. Okay. And so people can tell when I'm upset too, I get quiet. And so yeah, little things like that. Yeah. Beat, wait a minute. Beat, I said I don't play in it. You are outside. Right. Busy Bee said that part. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Beat, I said the friendship is over. Right, Jimmy girl. I'm the same way. I can't fake it. Yep. You know what? Now acting like the person don't exist, I can sometimes. Okay. Robin said, no matter how much you feed people, everybody not going to stay at your table. There are some people you're going to have to let go. Right. Okay. Yeah, Lolo, no. Oh my goodness. Sometimes, y'all, if I'm upset, thank God for Lolo and Shelly. Baby, I just come on and I can't even let them get a word in. I'm just, yeah, can't do fake friendships. Child, no. Okay, right, that one, baby. We speak. I can't do fake friendships. If I can't be myself around you, then I don't consider you a friend. And I don't throw that word out there anyway. Some people throw that friend word out there so loosely. No, I don't. Okay, if I call you a friend, that means that I have seen it and really know that you are truly a friend. Other than that, you're an associate. Okay. I don't have time for a replay when it comes to friends. I'm done. Right, Southern Belle? Heck, I'm gonna let you know I don't like you. Yeah, Lolo, she's gonna come on out and just speak her mind and say it. See, I've been trained through customer service, my leadership positions. With me, I have to filter it. How can I say this in a not so rude way, but to get my point across? Okay. Hey, Boo said I'm not wasting my energy to act cordial when I know who they are. Oh my goodness. See, I try to be a bigger person. Am I in this parking spot? Let me see. I don't want to be in here crooked and somebody come. Hold on, y'all. Let's see here. I just feel like the car's sticking out before I turn the car off. Okay. Um, hey boo, you petty. Busy V said, I'm a very understanding person, but once that bull come, wait, ooh, y'all, my eyes are on. Let me put my glasses on. Once that bull come out, it's over. You have one time to have me upped up, and I move accordingly. Okay, and I'm a Capricorn, so it takes a lot for us to get there, but we are about loyalty. We see through BS, okay, and the fakeness. We see through it, okay? So we are loyal to people. So when you break that, it's hard for us to go back. It really is. Lolo, I don't tell them because I'm a little nice, but I will ignore the heck out of them. Okay. Vito said your friendship is draining. You are free. Let it go. Let it go. Right. Hi, Brittany. Welcome. Yeah, Lolo just gonna speak up and say what she got to say. Okay. Me is right there. Shift to Lolo quickly. Okay. Never me. I don't think she'll ever shift to me. Oh my goodness. Now there's something I can say that's been useful in life. Them customer service skills becoming a handy. Yes, exactly, Busy Bee. Yes. Me too, B Dot. Okay, so Laura is a Pisces. Okay, got you. Good morning, Cherry. Welcome. B Dot, you a Libra like my mom was. Okay, don't let that scale tip. Okay. Oh, Robert said Joshua 10:24 states that Joshua told 5 kings, okay, keep your foot on their necks. Sometimes the Lord not even saying that, but you take your own interpretation. Keep your foot on their neck. Thank you, Robert. Dreamy Girl said, Lolo, teach me how to do that. Let's see, hold on. Do you just walk up to them and say, I don't like you? Oh, Lola said, I have customer service skills. They just don't work. Nope. Okay. Only for on the job. Girl, Lolo will cuss them out, tell them how she feel. When we did that panel, me, her, and Shelly, I was sitting there like, oh Lord. I was like, Lolo just gonna come on out and say it. I'm trying to filter my words. Okay. I'm trying not to go in too much. I'm not trying to reveal too much. I'm trying to think. Sometimes you gotta let loose. Humble me one day. She went off and I said, who you feel better? Because it seemed like she was just letting it go. I had never seen her go off like that. And I was like, who girl, you didn't think you ain't trying to filter nothing. You just said what you've been wanting to say. Oh my God. Sometimes when you hold it in though, and you finally have a chance to release, it just comes out like you've been wanting to get it out. Okay. I was tickled. Oh my goodness. Bina said, I only have pretend friendship at work where I get paid. Oh, you know what, Lolo, I think we make you nervous sometimes. Girl, well, you especially. Okay. Cause Shelly kind of knows how to like. She gonna be quiet unless you come for her. Okay. Um. But yes, because I don't know what Lolo is gonna say, especially on her last live. I was like, "Girl, what are we up here for?" I don't know what's about to happen. Oh my God. Excuse me. Hey Boo said, I feel free. Dreamy Girl said, "Be that, it's no friendships for me at work. We just co-workers," right? Hi, it's Mika. Good morning. Okay. Lolo said, I didn't let two of my bosses know how I felt about them. And I was only on the job for 2 weeks, but haven't had a problem since. And you know, that comes in handy because I love being around people like that. That's why I say we are a great balance because you need straight shooters on your team. Okay. Sometimes it's not meant to sugarcoat nothing. No, genuine thinking. You know how they feel. Sometimes some people hold it in. Don't try to hold nothing in. You don't like me. You don't like me. Just don't be around me. But some people are genuine and real talk. And I love being around people that are real talk, genuine people. I love that. Let's see. I love my work friends. Well, some of them, I really, to be honest, where I work now, it's it's mainly a lot of men anyways, and I just and I kind of love that, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, and when I say I love it, not trying to flirt, nothing like that, but women carry, sometimes we be doing too much, sometimes drama and all of that. I stay in my own section, I speak to people, and I go home. I mean, I love it there, I really do. Yeah, it can be too much competition. Yep, that causes problems. Right, Dreamy Girl. Yep. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Robert said, if you hold it in and not let it out, it will make you sick. Yes. Lolo said, yes, I'm a grown woman. You want respect, you better give respect. Come on now. Okay. Dreamy Girl said, I like working with the men. Me too. Baby, they leave you alone. You can send an email, they get what you need. They don't want to be bothered. Okay. So, yeah, it's a guy's girl. I'm a guy's girl. Let me see. Busy Bee said, Dreamy Girl, I'm going through that now. I'm telling you, I've been setting it off in the team chat. I'm not biting my tongue. Not you been setting it off in the chat. Uh-uh. Yeah, the women are drama. Right. Brittany said, Karen, I had to tell another supervisor, um, you know, oh, somebody just sent me a text. I had to tell another supervisor what they I had to tell another supervisor what they asked a question, but it wasn't his business to ask me that. I tell my supervisor that what the supervisor asked wasn't any of his business. Oops. Okay. Robert said, while people tell you to stay in your lane, they don't know you're being creative in your own lane. Right. Brittany, as long as I'm doing my job at work, that's all the supervisor should be. Wait a minute. Brandy, not that you get rowdy about it at the job. She said that's none of y'all business. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that teams. Dreamy Girl said not on teams. Be careful, busy. Yep. Oh my God, I'm crying. Brittany said, don't ask her nothing beyond the scope of my role and responsibilities at this job. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hable said, at work, women can act like friends, but can be bitter Betties behind your back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've learned that the hard way. Yeah, me too, Vita. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Busy Bee said, I can't hear your tone, so watch how you type. You silly. I'm always friendly and professional, but they don't even know they can catch me outside. Busy Bee coming with it. Okay. Brittany said it's true though. You can't let people walk all over you. That's true. You have to set the standard and the tone for how people, you have to pretty much teach people how to treat you. Okay. And in that, no response to some foolishness when you don't want to answer is a response. So you not any get over if you don't respond to foolishness. You actually, and when you're making under, okay, because you have because now their whole strength is a lot of strength to not go off. People are talking about you just doing, yes, and you just quiet. That means you wait. That means you have strength that is under control. And so sometimes you have to maintain that strength as hard as it is to keep your job. When we don't want to do like Kenya, okay? Keep your job and things like that. You have to control what you say and how you say some things, right? Let's see. You too, Rebecca. Thank you. Love Me said, this is what I'm dealing with, not showing up for work because you were there. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. So are they saying because you were there, or you don't want to go because they're there? Oh, am I? Okay. All right. I'm going to get off. That's a sign that I need to get off. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. Yeah, the best response is no response. Okay. I love y'all so much. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Let's see. I've lost many jobs, but setting people straight, and I've not learned anything. Vita, you are silly. Okay. Yes, it's unfortunate, but we all have to be a little fake at work. Yep. Right. Right, Dreamy Girl. Right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, got you, Love Me. Okay. Hey, all YouTube team, welcome. Love you too, Robin. Southern Belle said, I'm a loner, but always draw a crowd. And I say, Harpo, who these people? I'm the same way, Southern Belle. I'm the same way. I don't like to have a lot of people around me. I'm an introvert, but I attract people. And some people think I have a lot of friends and things like that. No, I'm really a loner. I have a few friends, okay, that I really trust and talk to. But you must have that personality and spirit about you that draws them. Sometimes it's the God in us that draws people to us. Yeah. Hey, Boo said I'll show up at work and show out. Okay. Kathleen, thank you so much. Yes, y'all have a great day. I love y'all. And until next time, be blessed. Peace out.